Hi, it's Teresa here. Thank you for joining me today. Today we are going to make this cover and fix a mistake that I made with it. So I'm going to show you how to fix a mistake when you don't cut enough fabric to cover your spine. If you like this, please think of subscribing and give it a thumbs up. And let's get started. So what you're going to need for this project is, I'm using fabric for my binding. I have my book covers. I already deconstructed this little golden book, but you can use anything really. And your spine. And then I have, I don't have the pages set up, so today we're just going to do this. And this is how I fix my oops. So when cutting this fabric for the spine, I have a gap. So we are going to fix my oops with the gap, and I'm going to show you how I do that. And then we will go from there. Okay, so what I like to do is lay my fabric out, obviously. Put this, and I am, instead of putting my cover on the inside and having the fabric on the outside, I want the fabric on the inside. So I make sure my cover is up. I put one side on one, the front on one and the back on the other, and I make sure the fabric is on the inside of the cover. But, we want straight. We want them straight. So what I do is I take my ruler, line it up with a straight line, and then I move these accordingly so they are on that line. And see how easy? It's so easy to have it off. So you want to make sure it's like completely on that line straight. And then I take this and make sure that is on there and adjust all of this accordingly, especially this spine, because you want the spine to match with all of this, right? So you do not have a wonky stuff. So I think I'm going to move this over just to make sure I have it all on the right. Okay, there we go. So this is going to go right against all of this. So these are all, and then the next thing you're going to do is maneuver your, so you're going to need to like add more space if you need to for your spine. Like this is, yeah. Because you want your spine in between. You kind of want this even, so I'm going to play with that, make sure that's even. And you want a gap. It doesn't have to be like a big gap, so we'll go that way. There we go. And now you just take whatever favorite glue you like and glue it down. I like using PVA glue, or I use tacky glue and have it very diluted, so it's not very thick. I do both. So to start, I'm going to use this piece. And I am just going to completely glue the inside of this. Now we're going to put this right in the center of the two. Make sure you have your gap. There we go. Give it a really good press, and then what I like to do is roll this up and add the glue on this side. And then, of course, make sure it's even again. You moved it. And then I will press this, and it kind of spreads its own, like the fabric spreads out. Okay, and you do the exact same to this side. There we go. Okay, so now that this is dried, I'm going to pull this up a little bit, right? Pull that up, and as you can see, I didn't cut the fabric long enough, but here's the back of the book. My God. Love it. Okay, so how to fix this? So we are going to, I have just a plain white. You can, if you have more of this fabric, you can totally use the more of it, but I don't, so, or at least I can't find it. So we're gonna use this. So I'm taking both of my pieces, and this is on the inside, so you're really not gonna be able to see it much. And I wanna make sure I have enough of it to go on the bottom. See how I have a little bit overlay and then an overlay on the top. But I don't need this whole piece, so we're gonna save it. Oh, look at there. Okay. So I'm gonna cut it, just snip it right there and rip it. Okay, so now, make sure I have that top. I'm going to glue all of this and get a little bit up here too. There's some glitter in there. Yeah. Luke. Okay, and now we just need to completely glue the rest of this. I think that is on there good. Okay. Oh. Then there you go. Still needs to dry, but it'll work really good. And then the inside of this needs to dry. So what I would probably do is put a, not a paper, but a silicone, some sort of mat right here to protect the glue so it doesn't don't glue towards paper and whatnot. But as you can see, this, you're not going to be able to see this a whole lot once your signatures are sewn in. Then we'll do this, we'll either put paper on the back of this or do like a little cute trim on the inside with fabric or something. Or leave it all like that. I don't know yet. But thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this little quick tutorial on how I fixed my mistake of not cutting enough fabric. And I appreciate you guys. You're wonderful. Bye.